From very early on, I always enjoy RPG games. I still remember when I found Final Fantasy VII in a cardboard. I still remember seeing the spectacular history that unfolded before my eyes, and of which I felt like being a part. That's where I think it defines a good RPG. After many years, I started playing Final Fantasy XI for 5 years long. I lived many stories. I'm not talking about the main history of the game. I'm talking about the history that I spent with my friends. Maybe we could call this the beginnings of the roleplay. I remember once arriving very tired from college, going to bed early since normally my routine was when I got home, have dinner, take a shower, and play Final Fantasy XI all night long. The next day, repeat and repeat between Monday to Friday. On Saturdays, I used to go out to the park with my friends, and on Sundays, I used to play soccer. Perfect days, perfect times. But the night I went to bed early, I got called from my clan leader. We got it, we got it, we got it. Everybody get in the game now. I need you all and be ready to fight because we finally got it. Let me explain how this worked in the beginning. In this new virtual world, Vanilla, where traveling from one country to another could take days. And I'm not just talking about the game, it could be hours on the real world. Where traveling from one country to another could take days and not just game days, but hours in the real world. There were some epic dragons, dragons that could only be seen once a week. Incredible. The most powerful clans had an order of roles where they assigned several players to watch over different places where they lassoed these dragons. Although, being the first time, there was not enough data on the spawn time of the creature. So far, no one on my server, even in the entire game, have been able to beat them. And on this day, for the first time, a very organized clan had the opportunity to fight against one of the most powerful teams in the game. Ah, but not only that, we were not the only clan. There were also clans from other countries. The clans used to be called Linkshells in the game. There were clans from Russia, from Japan, many from Europe, also several from United States, and even from Canada. So there was a competition of whoever seen it first get it, and the idea was to see it and focus the target so that no one else could attack or steal it, and then start the process of killing in a battle that could last hours, even days. So if a weak clan targeted first, the rest of the clans could watch and hope they would lose to the dragon, so they could steal it. Sometimes when the clan fails, they will not lose their life, but the time they invest and their loot will be lost, since they will die and nobody will revive them if not after stealing the dragon. It is the law of the jungle. This process is not easy, and not even easy to watch either. Since as an watcher or observer, you could see how the dragon devoured those warriors, those healers, and the entire clan in a bloody massacre that from our eyes is experienced with incredible emotion. Our clan had already carried out tests, and our leader already has several plans that we had to follow to perfection in order to rise with victory. They are known as game mechanics, and we have several plans. Our thieves and rangers will be the sentinels and will be the first to focus on the dragon, so that the dragon will attack only our clan. Not a easy task, since it depends on the reflex of each player and the speed to compete against other players in this phase. Speed and nagging kill were the top priority. By having the dragon, a paladin will step next and focus the dragon. Paladins are those warriors with sword and shield and tons of defense. He should be ready to take control and receive several hits. Then the rest of the clan is called and everybody should get to their position as soon as possible. In this game, fast travel didn't exist, so black mages were used like rewards, which could teleport a limited number of players at the same time, which required several groups of players ready to travel from any close city. When the healers arrive, they should attend the wonder players. In this case, they were rotations, so there was a group of paladins who rotate each time one of them lost their life against the dragon. Then there were red mages that acted as buffers and summoners as the buffers. The rest of the classes that could do damage organized combos such as dragons, samurais, ninjas, any other damage dealer. Everyone coordinated perfectly. At that time, there were some limit breaks, and I, as a black mage, had to be ready to wait for the signal to launch my most powerful skill, which was a giant meteor that I dropped on top of the dragon. As this combo could not be performed multiple times due to the cost and timing, there were several similarly formed teams that will do the combo and then retreat and rotate to the next team up to 4 times as long as they had time to recover and attack again. Everything in harmony so as not to lose the battle. These times were the most spectacular times for an MMORPG game. But times change. One grows and time shortened. We can no longer wait hours in front of the PCs to kill a dragon. There are already MOBAs, battle royales, and other type of games that offer a similar emotion in a short time. Even gacha games that when we play alone, we could bring virtual friends, virtual fake friends, and that's why it's called Gacha. Because our friends don't have time to play with us anymore. And possible until today, a game has finally arrived. that can revive the emotion, relive those epic battles. Nice of farming and nice of enjoying with our friends. Tower of Fantasy may be the game. The game that came to be the best game of 2022. The game that can compete with WoW or Final Fantasy 14. Well, we know those games are far ahead, and Final Fantasy 14 is still the king. Tower of Fantasy is here, and we're the flame of what a true MMORPG player feels is being awake. The next day, we had to go to school or to work, but at 9, we will relive our virtual adventures. Now and Aida. See you at Tower of Fantasy. Hey, 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 my name is Sega, and I welcome you to my channel. I'm gonna be playing Tower of Fantasy, though as many of you know, I create content for other games. And I'm gonna still do content for Lord of Heroes, the Survival Games series, any other games I feel I like. But I will be playing Tower of Fantasy as my main content from now on. So I hope to see you there. I hope you can join me and let's live a new adventure this year. See you at Tower of Fantasy. Later.
fantasy. Pre-registration is now live.